If you're planning to start a business in West Virginia, forming an LLC is one of the smartest ways to protect yourself legally and make your business look more professional. In today's video, we are going to show you how to register an LLC in West Virginia even if you are a complete beginner. We will also help you decide whether you should file it yourself or use a formation service like LegalZoom to make the entire process hassle-free. We'll cover all of that later in this video. So let's get started. Before we begin our journey, let's first answer the question, what exactly is an LLC? An LLC, or Limited Liability Company, is a business structure that combines the liability protection of a corporation with the flexibility and simplicity of a sole proprietorship or partnership. It's easy to manage and offers personal asset protection, which is why it's one of the most popular business structures in the United States. The question is, why choose an LLC in West Virginia? Well, for one, West Virginia is a great place to start a small business. In fact, about 98.8% of all businesses in the state are small businesses, which shows how supportive the environment is for entrepreneurs. Of course, there is a robust protection and simple taxes. On top of that, you get flexible tax options so you can choose the tax structure that works best for your business. And of course, lastly, it is a cost-effective annual fees. The state has lower annual report fees compared to many others, which makes it more affordable to maintain your LLC year after year. Now, first things first, we need to choose a name for your West Virginia LLC. So remember, your name must be unique in West Virginia. It should include LLC, L.L.C. and Limited Liability Company. Avoid using names like bank, insurance, government, hospital, university, or any names that are misleading, offensive, or could imply government affiliation without prior approval. For example, if you have a specific business name in mind that you wanted to use, all I have to do is go to the West Virginia Secretary of State website, type in your desired business name. Now, for example, there is no matching results. That means the name is available and good to go. You can also consider reserving that name for 120 days with a $15 fee if you aren't filing immediately. Once you've secured your LLC name, it's a good idea to secure a domain for your business right away. You can do this through hosting services like Hostinger or Namecheap. Feel free to use our affiliate links in the video description below to get started. Next, we move on to choosing a registered agent. Now, this is a mandatory requirement for every LLC in West Virginia because the registered agent must have a physical address in the state. P.O. boxes is not allowed, all right? You have two options here. You can choose yourself as a registered agent provided that you meet all the state legal requirements, but we highly suggest is to hire a formation service like LegalZoom. More of that later in this video for privacy and convenience. Now, the reason it's important is that the registered agent acts as the official point of contact. They receive all the legal documents, service of process, and of course, the official government notices on behalf of your business. Now it's time to officially create your LLC by filing the Articles of Organization. There are two ways that you can do this. Number one option is by mail, which has a processing times of few business days. And of course, what we highly suggest is to file it online. Because if you do, it typically takes like 5 to 10 days. And there is going to be an expedited options, which is available for an additional fee, reducing processing to 1 to 24 hours, which is super fast, right? Now, the standard fee is $100. Veterans and entrepreneurs age 18 to 29 are eligible for a fee waiver, making it even more accessible. All I have to do is very simple. Go to the West Virginia Secretary of State. You can file it online, submit all the necessary requirements. Once you've done that, you're good to go. Next is we need to get an EIN or Employer Identification Number through the IRS website. Basically, it's like a social security number for your LLC. You need an EIN to open a business bank account, hire employees, file taxes, and it would just take a few minutes. Let's talk about registering your business with the West Virginia State Tax Department. To stay compliant with the state tax regulation, your LLC needs a business registration certificate. Okay, so their certificate shows that your business is properly registered and following all the state tax rules. You have two ways that you can do this. You can either file online for convenience or submit a form, bus app for each other business locations or business names. Because once you get your certificate, it's permanent. All right. So that means it stays valid unless your business undergoes major changes. With that being said, getting the certificate is a key to keep your LLC in good standing with the West Virginia state. Even though West Virginia doesn't legally require to create an operating agreement, it's highly recommended because an operating agreement helps prevent future disputes by clearly outlining things like management responsibilities, ownership percentage, and how the business operates day to day. And of course, it's fully customizable whether your LLC has just one member or several. This agreement lets you define exactly how your business will be managed and governed in real time. When starting your LLC, it's important to keep in mind some additional costs and considerations beyond the initial formation because it will help you plan ahead and avoid surprises as you grow your business. That's why traditional filing, while it's cost effective, it really is time consuming, full of paperwork, and can be really stressful. Now, hiring a registered agent is more efficient, yes, but it can get expensive. Now, what if I told you there is a better solution using a formation service called LegalZoom? LegalZoom is an online legal service company that helps people form businesses and handle other legal paperwork without having to hire an attorney or a registered agent. They guide you through these steps to create a corporation, nonprofit, especially LLC, and other business entities in any state in the US, including West Virginia. The good news is, if you haven't signed up with LegalZoom yet and want to support our channel, you can use our affiliate link in the video description, which will forward you to a new page. If you want to do the work yourself, you can go to the basic plan, but it's kind of limited. And if you wanted to have more options, you can go and upgrade to the Pro plan, which gives you all these perks and benefits. But to unlock all the tools and features, you might want to go to the premium plan. Whichever plan you wanted to go to, remember you can use our affiliate link, which is in the video description. Let's say you choose the first option. You will be forwarded to a new page. Enter your desired business name. If you want to skip and decide later, you can do that. Of course, we need to choose the state, and in this case, that's going to be West Virginia. You can also provide your email address and phone number, and you need to choose an industry. So in our case, that's going to be affiliate marketing. Remember to use our affiliate link in the video description to get started with LegalZoom. There are a lot of information involved, but do not be overwhelmed because LegalZoom is here to help you out. Okay, so if you wanted to have a personalized notifications, fast and easy filings, peace of mind, you can do so. You can select a plan, but for now, we're going to click the no thanks. These are added services. Now, as you may notice, you can save time and money on essential documents by having all these. If you're not sure and decided yet, do not be afraid to click the no thanks. Now, when you form an LLC, it's also a wise decision opening a separate business bank account because it protects you legally, simplifies finances, and helps your LLC grow professionally. Now, you can choose from any of the following. You can choose Mercury or Bank of America. But if you don't want it for now, click the no thanks button and you have more information around here. Now, if time is of the essence and you wanted to get your business going already, you might want to go to the one-day expedited processing along with the founder's kit. But if you don't want that, click the no thanks and click the next button, which will forward you to a new page. As you can see, using LegalZoom is very straightforward, a hassle-free experience, and hands down the easiest way to go. And that's it on how to register an LLC in West Virginia, which is a straightforward, affordable, and beginner-friendly if you follow these steps correctly. The online filing process is simple, the fees are reasonable, and the state makes it easy for new business owners to stay compliant. But if you want a truly hassle-free experience, using LegalZoom is hands down the easiest way to go. They guide you through every step, handle the paperwork, and make you sure your LLC is set up correctly so you can focus on growing your business instead of worrying about filings. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to hit the like button, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again in the next one.